What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. How y'all doing out there? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. And I like to just say, first of all, shout out to all the subscribers. You know, the ones that started, come up with me, and the ones that just joined. Much love, and I appreciate y'all's support. Definitely. Now, this video right here is a message. Well, basically another message for men, okay, especially the brothers first, okay. Now it looks like to me that the judicial system, the judges and all that kind of stuff is just doing what they want to do. They're actually using the judicial system as a tool, to victimize you. Okay, you're the victim. You are the victim. You got criminals sitting on benches in black robes. You understand? That's using the system to actually victimize you. Okay? Bully you, victimize you, and everything else. Okay? And the reason why I say that, as you can see this, what this title say right here, it says, kid not his son, but man ordered to pay child support. You gotta pay it anyway. And this is probably about the first one of the many stories that I've seen like this. I'm going to just say it like that. Okay. Now, this took place in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And it says, Oklahoma man has been ordered to pay child support for a child who isn't his biological son. Thomas Coleman married his high school girlfriend when she became pregnant with a child he believed to be his. Their marriage eventually fell apart, and Coleman decided to take a paternity test. When the boy was 3 years old, the kid was not his. The kid wasn't his son. KOTV-TV reported. Now, yeah, this story right here, this particular one, and it's another one I read too. Both of them was in January 2017. Okay, a little over 2 years ago, just a tad bit. Okay. But the thing is this guy presented a DNA test that should have vindicated him from being responsible for this child being his. Didn't work. At this point, what does a man have to do? When courts, pretty much shun and ignore any kind of evidence that can vindicate him from this so-called crime here, because that's basically what it come down to. Lifetime of paying child support, you know what I'm saying, or what have you, especially for the child is not his, he's the one being criminalized by the judicial system. He's a criminal, but he's not. He has proof that the baby ain't his. See, I should have expected it, but I didn't, and it hit me, Coleman said. I'm telling my coworkers how shocked I am that someone could do this to someone. Well, Coleman, I'm sure you may understand now, a hoe don't care who they do wrong. It's all about her and her feelings. See? A judge ordered Coleman to take another test, which produced the same results. The judge ruled Coleman didn't have to financially support the child, but reversed that decision because Oklahoma law says paternity must be questioned within 2 years of the child's birth. Bull. Man, please. Coleman now must pay around $500 a month in child support and nearly $15,000 in back child support plus interest. Well, I'll go to jail. I'll go to jail. That you have to catch me first, though. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling what might happen. I'm serious. But I know I won't pay that. See, he's actually being robbed at this point. See, what about the woman who's sitting up there getting this money? And she knows she lied. Where are the charges, criminal charges at her? Where are they at? Why is she not being brung up on charges for telling a lie and ruining this man's life? Getting free money. And while the man that the hoe went out here and got the child with, ain't no telling where he at. Probably some married man somewhere. See? Coleman, who believes DNA should matter regardless of time, said he wants the Oklahoma law changed. I'm sure he does. I wish I was telling a lie, he said. I wish it wasn't the truth, but it is. That's what makes it so crazy. Everyone I talk to about this can't believe where the court system is coming from. Yeah, I can tell you where they're coming from. They all about violating men's rights. That's what it is. Personally, I think anytime a woman knowingly and intentionally lie on a man and say that the child is his when she know good and well is not, she should be brung up on charges and plus sued. Yes, she should. See? Now, any woman that gets, this, I'm not going to offend a good woman. This doesn't, what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying right here, right now, shouldn't offend a good woman. The only one that's going to get offended by this, what I'm saying about a woman that should be brung up on charges from lying, is a whole type woman. That's just all there is to it. That's the way I see it. See? Now, here's another story. I'm not going to get into it, but you see this up here? Man facing jail for not paying child support for a child DNA proves is not his. You see that? And I guess this is a guy right here. See? Same situation. Except this happens to be in Houston, Texas. See? They actually forcing him to pay $65,000 in child support payments for a daughter he has only met once, who is actually not his child according to a DNA test. Now you look at that. Look at that. See, this is the other story that I was talking about. This is a crime not against just humanity. This is a crime against men right here. And these judges, they're the ones that commit it because they do not have to rule. These judges are not fair and equitable. They're not. For the ones that do these things. I'm not saying all of them. But I like to know what a righteous judge, what does he say about seeing situations like this? Myself personally, I think that any judge that would rule against a man and see that the DNA proves that he's not the child's father should be removed from the bench. The judge is unfair and inequitable and impartial. And that's just all to it. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.